The Nerdgasm Talk podcast is brought to you by Spaces Philly. If you love podcasts, go to spacesphilly.com where you can check out Lulu and Pop, Both Sides, Turntables, Jump Thought Super Tongue, and the Nerd Coalition's very own No Gimmicks Needed. Visit spacesphilly.com today. And now, feel the Nerdgasm.
Now, one thing that people may be excited about is the rumor that the Batman animated series may be having a sequel developed for HBO Max. I'm actually surprised about this. I was not expecting this whatsoever. Now, if they are going to do a sequel, I'm pretty sure it's going to have the same animation style, pretty much exactly what we got with the Killing Joke. I honestly don't know what other stories they can tell at this point. I mean, you have a full catalog of Batman stories, but I feel like its time has passed already for the Batman animated series. Mr. Andy, I know you were big on this show, so.
Loved it. Made sure I watched it every single day. And they did try to do a sequel, which is called Batman Beyond.
Mm-hmm. That's right, yeah.
And yeah, so Batman Beyond was actually a dope show also. However, if they want to do a direct sequel from Batman the Animated Series, there's plenty ways you can go, because we ended with Tim Drake and Batgirl and Nightwing, the whole Bat family type thing. We could explore Red Hood. We can explore Kathy Kane, or we can explore Damian Wayne.
Right.
We can explore Oracle. We can explore like those kind of things where like Batman Beyond literally just jumped all them years because we were going into new millennium.
Right.
I remember the hype around Batman Beyond because Batman Animated Series ended, I want to say 1997.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, and I have all the DVDs, but they're all on HBO Max, and the only thing about it, I was like, okay, cool, because now everybody was all millennium. Every time when anything was about to be the millennium, everything turned to 2000.
Right.
Okay, and it was actually borderline annoying. Like even when WrestleMania 2000, I'm like, we get it. We're going Y2K. It was all these kind of stuff. So they was like, well, we're gonna do Batman Beyond. We're gonna jump 50-something plus years into the future with the Terry McGinnis thing, which wasn't a bad series, but it didn't last as long as the Batman animated series. I'm like, why don't we just dial it back and we can come into there's more stories to tell and more villains that we can exploit that we have not done just yet. Because honestly, the DC animation has been pretty good. I just started checking out that Harley Quinn show that you told me to check out.
Oh, it's phenomenal.
And that Harley Quinn show is good.
Yeah, it's hilarious. I love it.
And, it really is good. Like I said, DC is doing good stuff on the TV front. So I still haven't checked out Batgirl yet. Batgirl just started up, so I haven't checked her out yet. But I mean, I'm for it. I think there's other stories you can tell, and you don't. It can be like a loosely kind of a reboot type sequel. I mean, because you can. They went from the Adventures of Batman and Robin, and they just jumped to the whole Bat family thing.
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm like, now you can go with Damian Wayne because you ended at Tim Drake, so he can go ahead and be Red Robin for all that.
Right. You can even do a Gotham Knights storyline.
You can. I mean, when you're dealing with comics and stuff like that,
right,
the possibilities are endless because there's countless stories from countless different authors and everything like that. So I mean, I'm for it.
Lady Sketch, I'm not sure if you were a big fan of the Batman animated series or not.
I watched it as a kid.
Okay.
Like I watched everything else, X-Men, Spider-Man, all that, but I don't have much input.
Gotcha. I was actually going to ask if they were to reboot it or have a sequel of the series, what would you want to see out of it to get you interested?
Honestly, I don't know. I feel like shut up. It'd be one of those things where I'd watch it with him. Just to check it out. Honestly, the only reason I probably will watch it is nostalgia. I don't really have, the connection, I guess, because I don't read comics like that.
Right.
So it's not like something that I'm like, oh, I want to see, this story or whatever. That's why I was just sitting back here quiet.
Right. Look, the only
I'm telling you straight, I'm trying to get her to watch WandaVision.
Oh, you haven't watched it?
I I haven't honestly.
I'm shocked. Actually,
No joke. I haven't been watching as much TV since we've been stuck in the house.
Okay, that's fair.
And
that's fair.
I don't know, like even shows that I know for a fact I personally want to see, I have been putting it off and putting it off and putting. I don't know why. Yeah. I haven't been able to get through a TV show or a book really good since, like, I want to say April, May. Yeah, I don't know why.
I can understand that. I barely watch shows now. The only reason I'm watching WandaVision is because it's Marvel, and like I need something. That's the main reason.
I mean, I do respect y'all, but I don't get it. But I'll say, because I'm a movie guy. I love watching movies. First of all, it's a great escape from the world,
right?
And I'm not a fan of the small screen stuff. That's why I have Hulu and I have YouTube on my Nintendo Switch and my phone, along with all the apps. I'm just not a small screen unless I'm sitting down eating, whether we downstairs in my dining room or in my kitchen. I'm sitting there like, I'll watch it here, but knowing damn well I'm gonna go upstairs and be,
immersed in a TV.
In the TV. And like I said, besides the stuff that we review here on this channel, I have to watch TV.
Mm-hmm.
I have to watch wrestling. I have to watch certain shows. I have to watch these movies to maintain. And like I say, it's easy. I guess it's easier for me.
Mm-hmm.
I've been feeling real disconnected since probably because we sitting in here looking at screens all the time.
I guess. I can't speak for y'all. I just know, like, when new stuff is coming out, especially like the WandaVision stuff, I was like, oh, easily. I watch WandaVision every right when it's turning midnight on Friday. I try to turn it on. It's there.
Okay, you got that. I wait till a little bit like after the day during Friday. So
the reason was because I'm up, and like I said, if I do that, and then more recently I've been watching the news at night.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just like, I like being, and the true reason is I'm not trying to suck up. The true reason is I like to be educated so I can have conversations with my wife.
Yeah.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Because I'm just like, I'm not gonna sit here and just talk like, not know certain shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go and see what's going on in the world. And the only news I can, like I said, Fox 29. I don't get. I wake up. Have you seen Fox 29 news? Right?
Yes.
Okay. Mike Jerry ain't teaching me nothing. Mm-hmm. Like I said, they talk about real news from like 4 to 5 in the morning, and everything else is they just bullshit. And I'm like, that's why everybody likes it.
No, I think they talk about news because I remember watching it when we used to go to work when outside was open.
Yeah,
I would watch the news when I was getting ready.
Mm-hmm.
Once you hit about the 8 o'clock hour, 8:30.
Yeah,
pushing it. 9 o'clock was nothing. There was no news to be had.
Exactly.
9 o'clock is probably the hour when Alex was scooching and smacked her face on the floor.
Yeah, see stuff like that. But I saw usually like as of right now we're recording this right now. I'm like, okay, Anderson Cooper 360, so I'll check that out. Or I'll watch Chris Como or Don Lemon, or I'll watch me a blaxploitation movie,
right.
Or just a movie. Cause I like watch movies, and then my wife be like, "You watching that again, or you watching that right now?" I'm like, "Yeah, come on, let's get into it." She's like, "No." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So, and then like I said, I be really wanting to shop. Like, hey, I be hitting like WandaVision on. What I'm saying, new day for WandaVision, new episode. I said, man, this one was crazy. I was waiting for her to be like, so what happened? She just walked on by. I was like, dang. Then I'm like, oh, well, I'm not going to invite her. I'm just going to watch it myself. Yeah, I said, but then, and
sorry.
It's I can't. I understand. It's like this. If I didn't pay for any of your movie tickets, you wouldn't have seen none of these movies.
Look.
She get a free ride. I was saying to go to the winter.
I love you dearly for it, but that's right. He's not lying.
Well, look, the one thing I do want to see if they are making an anime sequel, the spectacular Spider-Man.
My God, let it go.
No. That's all I want. The spectacular.
Let it
go.
God,
let it go. It's killing me so much.
Oh my! We are hanging on a cliff. Like that was the most that was the craziest cliffhanger like I've seen in a long while, and I'm like, y'all just stop it there. But it's
Look,
all good.
I'm gonna give you this: the Spectacular Spider-Man was a phenomenal. Listen to me now, a phenomenal series.
Mm-hmm.
It was. It was even better than the Ultimate Spider-Man.
Oh, it was way better than the Ultimate Spider-Man.
I didn't like the Ultimate Spider-Man that much.
It's the only thing close to. It's the only thing close to Spider-Man. What year was it? 90. The one where Hydro Man and all that was, you know.
Yes. Well, first of all, more speech, respected brother. But yeah, that was the 90s animated series of Spider-Man. Yeah, that's obviously the GOAT. But I'm saying is they did a good job at making it interesting. But however, I'm just like, if you want to do something, like, give me Earth's Mightiest Heroes again.
That was the best Avengers show.
And Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes, bro, I was into. I only had one flaw with that TV show.
What was that?
I hated that they never took the costumes off.
Okay, yeah. I could
that bothered the hell out of me. I'm just like,
wait, so they had a superhero show and they just end them joints all the time?
Oh, yeah, fucking.
That ones was musty, big musty.
They had a card. The Avengers had a card party.
What?
They said they had a card party. It was funny because they invited the see, remember this episode? Remember they invited the Fantastic Four over?
I didn't. I don't remember that episode.
You remember that? Okay, and it was always a thing, no pun intended, between the Thing and Hulk. And every time you see each other, they say that they start fighting and everything. They're like, okay, play cards. But at the card table, you had Johnny Storm, Hawkeye, T'Challa, Steve Rogers, and I forgot who else was there, playing cards with their mask flipped back. And I'm like, I was like, hold on. I was like, yo, bruh, Cap, you can get out the Captain America gear. T'Challa, you are the king of Wakanda. You got
the clothes.
I'm about to go. Hawkeye is sitting there with his holster still on with the arrow. And they got the mask flipped back, and I'm like,
when danger calls, you got to be ready at all times.
That's like then I'd rather. You know what? I will stop being so hard on Wonder Woman for having that bulky ass costume supposedly under her clothes. Then because what?
And I'm sitting I was like, hold on, y'all. I seen Bruce Banner turn to the Hulk in episode 1. I ain't seen Bruce Banner until like damn near season 2. I'm like, y'all, come on. You know what I'm saying? That's where it was lacking for because
that's hilarious.
In other shows, like the Ultimate Spider-Man, they had regular clothes.
Yep.
But it was just too damn stupid.
Oh my god.
Ultimate Spider-Man, I was just like, why are you insulting our intelligence? Seriously. Did you feel that way?
Yes.
I was like, why are you insulting our intelligence right now? But they were the ones that were doing everyday things, and it was time to fight stuff, like when Power Man and, say, White Tiger and all them got into it in Nova. They got into this stuff, and it changed. I was like, they were everyday people. Why in the world? Every other anime, even the X-Men were everyday people in the 90s. It's just that Earth's Mightiest Heroes was such a great show, and they had that one glaring flaw. They never took them Jones off. I was just like, please. I prayed for the day I saw jeans.
Bro, I'm telling you, that is giving me big musty energy, bro. Them leg.
I'm sorry to take it over, but go ahead.